Welcome back, everybody. So where are we at? We're actually at LearningRx in Centennial. Now, first of all, you might be thinking, why are we at LearningRx? Well, believe it or not, the really great thing is that we know as you runners, we have children. And this is a great, fantastic organization. LearningRx has been a sponsor and supporter of our running community. They believe in running and they believe in the empowerment that it makes and can actually play good cognitive roles in our brain. So LearningRx is basically a gym or training center for your brain, specifically for children to help them with cognitive skills. Reading, comprehension, math, and so much more. In a little bit, we'll be talking to the executive director at LearningRx, so make sure you stick around for that. Right now, we're going to talk about training in the spring. So here's the thing, it's getting warmer out. We got a beautiful day in Colorado today. It's going to be near 60 degrees, and then the next couple of days it's going to be 70. And we have a tendency sometimes when we come out of our winter funk of training and being in the treadmills, of trying to pick up where we left off, where we were really strong in the fall time. The first important tip that I want to give you for spring training when you're getting your ramping back up is take it slow. There's, again, a tendency to go out too fast and think that you were in the shape that you were in the fall time, and you probably aren't. So it's good to take it easy. Plus, you may have been indoors running inside a track or on the treadmill. Running outdoors is a lot different. So make sure that you take it easy. Plus, you know, it is still winter here in Colorado, even though we're showing 70-degree days and there can be patches of ice and still some snow, and so the conditions aren't always 100%, so you want to make sure you watch out for your footing. The second most important tip as you're gearing up for your spring training is take inventory. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, look, our gear has been used through the weather over the winter time and in the fall, so it's good to take an inventory of what you have. Get rid of any of those old clothes. I know we all have those favorite tech shirts that we've been wearing for a long time, but they become less and less effective of moisture wicking. It's important to check things like your shoes as well, and if you are unclear if your shoe's in good shape to be running, you know what, you can go to our partners at Runner's Roost. They're always happy to examine your shoes and get you in the right shoe gear, but it's extremely important. Most shoes typically are good for about 200 to 300 miles, but when they're in extreme weather elements, like we can have here in Colorado at times, where it's 70 degrees one day and it can be 16 inches of snow the next day and you're running in that, shoes can break down a little bit faster. So make sure you get yourself ready to go for spring. The other important thing too is really, as you're ramping yourself back up, think about your entire body, not just getting your legs in shape, but your whole body. Core workouts very important as well. So I always like to do with training is I usually recommend 3 good quality runs a week, which is getting out there and starting to up your mileage, which is to get those long runs going. Probably start between 5, 6, 7 miles for your long runs. Don't do more than 10% increase each week. That's your first quality run. Your second quality run should be a speed session. Oh, the dreaded speed thing. Well, yeah, it's important to do, and that's the only way you're going to get faster and stronger running. And you don't have to go so extreme out. Usually if you run for 20, 30 minutes, I usually recommend doing a warm-up between 10 to 15 minutes, and then certainly do some 200-meter dashes or 800-meter dashes, and do repeats. Stay at a good comfortable level where you're a little bit out of breath but not pushing it too hard, and build those up. This is springtime. It's time to start building up and getting ready for the summer and those fall marathons, because there's 16 to 20 weeks of training to do to get ready for them. The other important thing to do is your other third quality workout is a tempo run. What does that mean? Well, that means where you're running comfortably fast, but not so fast that it's in speed work territory. So you're getting that leg turnover, so it's going to help you with those longer races that you're going to be doing probably in the summertime and maybe late springtime. If you go out for a tempo run, spend the first 10-15 minutes with a warm-up, and then do like 15-20 minutes at a faster pace. Give you an idea, take your 10K speed and add about a minute pace per mile onto that, and that's about where you should be for your tempo. What are you going to do the rest of the time? Now you've got 4 days left. Well, I always believe in rest is very important, especially as you're getting back into things. It's good to let your body recover and repair, and that's all happening while you're resting. You got to do the training, and then the rest is where you get stronger and better. But what I like to throw into those extra couple days is do some cross training. Go swimming, go biking, mountain biking or cycling is great. Probably no more than 30 to 40 minutes. Another great activity is elliptical. And then the other thing too, remember your core needs to be strong, because when you're running for a long time, we have a tendency to start hunching down, and the core is really important to get strong in there. So even doing some strength training, basic strength training with really big muscle groups. Legs, yes, even though we're working them out, it's important to keep them strong, your hamstrings strong and your quads strong. Abs are very, very important. So doing planks. Planks is one of the best ab core exercises out there, and you can do them anywhere. You can do them before you get on a flight. You can do them while you're watching TV. You can do them in between those breaks at work. So it's really good. That's an easy thing to do, and planks are exceptionally good for building up that core. And there you go. There's some of your tips to help you have a strong spring season. If you'd like to find more training tips just like these, make sure you visit us at runningdenver.com. Check our Running Denver TV area, and we've got great coaching tips from great experts.